Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, we're going to be talking to Ashley Miller with the National Breast Cancer Foundation. She's going to be talking about the importance of early detection and regular screening. That's next.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, my PR firm has had the honor of working with the National Breast Cancer Foundation for several years now, and one of the reasons it's such a special relationship is because of their Director of Public Relations, Ashley Miller. She's in the studio right now. Thanks for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you for having me. We're overdue, but we're finally here.
Absolutely, and this is coming to the end of a very long month. This was kind of your Super Bowl, if you will.
It is, yeah. It's an important month for us because, you know, we're of course on the forefront of the conversation. But we have to remind people that during those 31 days of October, the pink, the ribbon just simply aren't enough, right? It's going to take more than awareness to beat this disease. And so it's an exciting month for us, a busy one, but we make a big difference.
Yes. And this organization has deep roots and a rich history. Let's go ahead and hear from the founder.
Breast cancer is a journey. Little did I know when I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 1980 that my journey had just begun. My husband Neil and I were happily married with 3 young sons, ages 3, 10, and 13, enjoying a wonderful life until breast cancer interrupted our world. We founded National Breast Cancer Foundation around the kitchen table in 1991. We had no idea how far it would take us. Here we are today. We look at the women we serve as they are traversing their journey with breast cancer and all of the ways we can help through education, early detection, navigation, and support services. We are here to give hope and help to women now. When we started NBCF, we wanted a permanent reminder of where we were going, so we hung a 4x6 laminated map in our bedroom closet. Today, we now reach across the United States and even internationally with our services. We used the first grant money of $5,000 in Beeville, Texas, population of 15,000. We covered the community with educational material and free mammography certificates. That was the beginning of our national mammography program. Over the years, we have created a bridge of hope, providing education, early detection, and support services so that no one walks their journey alone. Our work continues because of you. From all of us at NBCF and the women we serve, we say thank you.
Well, let's take this time to just brag about your founder. I mean, you talk about HeartCentered Leader. Talk about what's it like for her leading the organization.
I mean, she talks so much about, Janelle is my favorite human. I mean, right? To have started such an amazing foundation from around the kitchen table to the boardroom, to have the impact that she's had for 32 plus years. The great thing about Janelle is that she listened first and she acted second. You know, after her breast health journey, she waited 10 years to be very intentional about starting our foundation, and she wanted to learn what these medical facilities needed and how she could make the greatest impact in the community. And she does everything with intention, she does everything with integrity, and I genuinely believe that her heart for our mission is what's made us so successful for all these years.
We're going to pull up the website, and as we scroll on the website, let's talk about the pandemic. And have we caught up? Are we back to pre-pandemic levels?
You know, I don't think anybody thought that in Q4 of 2023 we'd still be talking about this. The reality of it is that during those first few months of the pandemic, screenings were down upwards of 90% from coast to coast. The unfortunate reality is people were scared to go near medical facilities. You know, even in some states, the screenings were deemed elective, which is unfortunate. But the great thing is there's hope. I mean, NBCF was established to help women now, so that's coming alongside them in the midst of their journey, no matter where they may be. And a big part of that is just educating individuals about that statistic, reminding them that we have to get back on track with our screenings, and being able to remove the barriers to care to allow them to not only be educated about getting screened, but to give them the tools and the resources necessary to get the screenings.
Yes, and it's very survivable now if you catch it early.
That's right. So when breast cancer is detected in the earliest localized stages, it's 99% survivable. So if there's anything that people hear today from this show, get your screenings done. Early detection saves lives. But if you're diagnosed at a later stage, NBCF is here to help.
Yeah. Now, you had a very busy month media-wise. How many interviews do you think you did?
Oh my gosh, I've lost count, but I'll tell you, it doesn't matter how many interviews, it's how many lives are impacted, right? So if one person watches it and prioritizes their screening or their mammogram, then we've done our job. So it's been exciting.
Absolutely. Well, I went on YouTube and I found a wonderful interview you did recently. Let's go ahead and roll that.
I'm Alexis Scott, and October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Studies show more than 700 women are diagnosed with breast cancer every day. And just this year alone, at least 2,800 men are estimated to be diagnosed with the disease. But you are not alone. There are available resources to help through the journey. The National Breast Cancer Foundation is one resource that has helped families for more than 30 years.
Our job is to eliminate the barriers to care. So everything from education and early detection to screening, treatment, diagnostics, survivorship, and beyond.
NBCF offers grants to help patients through their diagnosis. By collaborating with medical partners nationwide, the foundation provides funding for mammograms, biopsies, and medical diagnostics, especially for those who are uninsured or low income.
If we have an opportunity to come alongside a hospital partner or a community that's underinsured or uninsured and fund a mobile mammogram van that can go out into the community to serve the community, well, we can bring the screenings to them.
Foundations similar to NBCF have helped Marta Juarez through her own breast cancer journey.
I noticed a small dimpling underneath my right breast, and I knew that that was not normal.
Although she waited before going to the doctor, Marta finally went and confirmed her diagnosis in 2020. Doctors found that the cancer also spread to her lymph nodes.
Right after I was diagnosed in 2020, everything shut down because of COVID. So I had to do everything by myself. So it was very, very difficult.
This is an experience that is not unfamiliar to Marta's family. Her mother and cousin also had breast cancer.
The day that they called me to tell me that my tumor was cancerous, my mom and sister were on their way to Michigan for my cousin's funeral, who passed away from stage 4 breast cancer.
Thankfully, within 1 year, Marta's cancer was not detectable, and neither is her mother's. With all the uncertainty that comes with battling such a harsh disease, she says she's maintained her unwavering faith and pushes through with the support of her family.
You do change your perspective completely. You try and focus on what is truly important, your family, your loved ones. So it will pass, and just stay hopeful and confident and positive.
And for others who may be unsure about getting checked, Marta encourages them to do it before it's too late.
You shouldn't let anything come between you going to get checked. The earlier that you get checked, the better your chances of survival.
In Corpus Christi, Alexis Scott, Chris 6 News.
Wow. Okay, that covered a lot of ground. That was a long piece for local TV news. I had to run 4 minutes, which is wonderful that you can reach that many people. You mentioned some of the programs inside that clip. What are some other programs that you guys offer?
Yeah, I just think it's important that individuals understand there's not an early diagnosis or too advanced of a diagnosis to come to NBCF for the help that you need. We like to talk about the breast health journey like a bridge of hope. We're here to give hope and to inspire individuals that are going through this disease. So we come alongside the female, we hold her hand, we guide her across that bridge, and we remove the barriers to care. So that breast health journey can be everything from education, early detection, screening, diagnostics, treatment, survivorship, and beyond. You know, we talk a lot about the pink ribbon and survivorship, but the reality of it is there are also women that are, you know, it's metastasized to different parts of their bodies. And so we're really proud to navigate the metastatic community and to host retreats for them all throughout the United States. We love to go into the communities and offer support services through our partnership with Convoy of Hope. We've got phenomenal support services in the way of our Hope Kits. We talk a lot about our tangible expression of hope and being able to deliver a kit full of mindful items to women that are sitting in the chemo chair, that are going through radiation, little items that just help soothe their journey. We've got amazing support groups. I can't speak highly enough about our support services, but both in-person and virtual support groups, really our job is to be able to activate for that female no matter where she is in her journey and to show her that hope is stronger than fear. And that's something that we're really proud of.
Well, you would be a great spokesperson in any industry, but this has to be just an honor to wake up knowing that you get to work in this wonderful organization.
No, it is, and with such wonderful people. You know, NBCF, I get to be the spokesperson, I get to go out and talk on their behalf, but we have an amazing staff. We have an amazing medical advisory council. We've got a marketing advisory council, a PR advisory council. There's just such a collective group of people that make us better. They inspire me each day, and I tell you, to be able to go out and do this on behalf of our staff, of the life-saving programs and services that we have, and certainly Janelle, to be able to honor her and to bring light to just her mission to leave this world a little better than she found it. What an opportunity to help women advocate for themselves and to save lives. We're changing lives, and we're really proud of that.
Absolutely. In the little time we have left, I know you're a nonprofit, so you depend on donations and volunteers. How can people plug in?
No, thank you for that opportunity. You know, we talk a lot about October, and during those 31 days, that pink ribbon is on the forefront of the conversation. It's every media piece that you see. You walk into grocery stores and the aisles are pink, right? Maybe you're asked to round up at the register. One, I want people to be confident that when they give to NBCF, the financial stewardship is there. We partner with these individuals and we ask for real estate on their products to not only turn it pink, but to include our logo, and then real estate to educate their consumers on where the funds are going. I encourage people, when you donate, do your due diligence, go to the charity watchdog sites, have the confidence that when you give to NBCF, that the money's going to the women and the families that we serve. That's something that I want people to know. But the other thing is that it's just so much more than awareness, right? If we're going to save lives and if we're going to make a difference and get back on track to the pre-pandemic screening levels, we have to get people to take action. So make a donation, start a fundraiser, but go get screened. And you know, if you're not a female watching this today, go encourage the most important female in your life to get screened. We're stronger together when we take action, and this October has to be more than awareness.
Outstanding. You've been an amazing guest, as always, and we're going to end with the website, which is nbcf.org. The great Ashley Miller. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
That's it for now. We'll see you next time.